I'm gonna mute myself.
So,
Hey,
what
can I get
happened
a...
the last time was you guys were brought into the throne room where Zardarok was showing off your capture to his new bride, Grandolpha Mugzert. You were brought in. There was a melee that ensued. You guys fought an Umber Hulk, totally wiped the floor with it, didn't really even stand a chance. So, in that lull in the action, Zardarok gets visibly angered as he thought that this thing was going to best you guys. And he starts calling for your execution.
Sorry.
Grandolpha steadies Zardarok and says, "Now, they did win. You should let them go." So it seems like at least now Granny's kind of on your side. Uh, we get into the last part. Gon had strode forth against Thanot, the Quagoth, who has his sword strapped to has Gon's sword strapped to his back. At this point, I'm gonna keep us in initiative order. It's gonna go Gon, Thame, Raven, Vernon, Chauncey, and then what it looks like the majority of the other people until it gets down to no. That's it. Gon, Thame, Raven, Vernon, Chauncey, and then all the enemies get to take their turn. Here is this awesome mechanic that I have found called handling mobs. This will make it to where um, if enough of these creatures surround you, they will hit you, but they will not do roll damage, they will do average damage. Say, for instance, I'm targeting Chauncey, who has an AC of 15, and 4 Duergar get around him. Instead of rolling 4 attacks with advantage and all that other stuff, 2 out of those 4 are going to hit, and they're going to do an average of their dice worth of damage. So, say their damage is like 6 piercing. 2 of them would do 6 piercing for a total of 12. It should push the game quicker so that way we're not waiting for a whole bunch of random rolls. So if my
Cool.
side goes quicker, that's what I was.
All right. Well,
looking to do.
before Gon speaks, I'm just gonna be behind him, clearing my throat.
Okay, so Gon's
And you're
gonna
saying
ignore
as
that.
them?
Oh, this is them.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, verify.
Yeah, because since I'm next in turn.
All right, so Gon's facing Bonnet, whatever, right? And keep in mind he is wearing only a rope around his chest with a few daggers still stuck in it. And therefore I have nothing to really wipe this blade on. So I'm just gonna kind of wipe the great sword off on my arm. I'm gonna look her right in the eye and say, "You have something of mine. You can either give it to me, or I will fight you for it. But if I fight you for it and I win, I'm taking everything you have. Your gear, your women, and if you have children, I'm going to wipe them out so that your bloodline no longer exists. Choice is yours."
In this little unease, still locking eyes with you, Thonnet talks out the side of his face. You hear Zardarok say something back in Undercommon. Both of them are speaking Undercommon. And at that point, he smiles, and then through broken common, you hear, "Try it." It's still your turn.
All right, cool. Hey, what exactly is this thing?
He is a Quagoth. Imagine Hunters of the Underdark. They are more feline in appearance. Think about like a tabaxi, a cat person that has kind of been left and went feral. They have large, flared out cheeks, elongated limbs, claws for hands. They do possess a little bit of intelligence, and then your knowledge as a ranger of the Underdark, you know that they tend to hunt in packs. Very formidable, especially if they've been wounded. They tend to fight to the death.
Cool. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
You cannot. I don't think, because I thought you were still raging.
I never raged.
Oh,
No, I beat that thing clean.
okay, cool.
Does the person you're casting it on, do they know that they're being marked with something, or is it kind of like an?
Is it a
I
verbal
believe
or
Hunter's
somatic?
Mark is a spell, right?
Yeah, it is.
What are the components for it?
There are none. It's just a bonus action.
There's no
It
verbal, somatic, or
there's
any.
nothing. It's a ranger thing.
Holy shit! That means
It
that yeah, you don't even know that you're
So he
marked.
doesn't even know he's been marked.
Yeah, it's my favorite enemy fucking trait.
Who do you, oh you, okay.
Sorry, I was just
Yeah, yeah.
So
Cool.
he's got the Hunter's Mark on him.
Yep. And that great sword's coming down.
All right, give me an attack. The AC to beat is 15. That is definitely
22.
a hit. Or it's the normal one, so it's just a 21, but still, moot point.
13 plus where's that? Okay. And round 2.
how tall is this chamber, sir?
We're
25 to
saying
hit.
like 20 feet. Yep, that's a hit.
Sick.
Yeah, respectable. 14,
All right.
32, 31.
I was
Why am I so bad at math?
attributing to it as it was going through, so each one I ticked down.
Cool.
So he's good. He looks like he's a little bit healthier than half health as a smile grows across his face as 2 slash marks enter into him.
Cool. And that is my turn.
Gotcha. Next step is Thame.
It's them.
Thame?
Uh-huh. So, gentlemen, please, Mr. Zadrock. By the way, I have no clue what his guy sounds like, so I'm making this up. Mr. Zadrock, please, may I suggest that you give us our weapons back so we may leave, because we just did behest your largest creature. And them's the rules.
Normally, I would let you get a roll for this. However, there's been a series of events that have led up to him being hostile towards you. One is the fact that the Knot just got attacked by Gon. That's going there. But also, like, you guys ransacked his room and pissed in his closet and desecrated his altar. So his thought process is more like, how can I squeeze every last ounce out of these people? So unfortunately, he is not amendable with it, but it will not take any of your actions or anything like that. He just simply ignores your request because it is preposterous to him.
Uh-huh. Can I make another plea to Granny?
You can try it as a persuasion action, as an influence action.
Let me see his persuasion here. Oh, heck yeah.
Now is the time.
I will
Just
just say,
start talking. Just start talking like now is the time
yeah,
type thing, and then throw in
I
her
will
name or
say,
something.
good Granny, might I suggest, if you have anything you would like to do, now is the time. Because as you can see, things are escalating, and I'd prefer not to die today.
Give me that persuasion check.
Persuasion, come on, baby. Oh, looking at the wrong guy. I got 2 sheets open here. Oh, I don't have the roll button on his sheet. That's weird.
Just roll a
You can
d20
just
and then
roll
tell me
yours.
what. Just roll a d20 and then tell me what the modifier is or what the total is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh.
I don't even have dice on his screen, so I'll just roll mine. 20. Here's the 20 plus persuasion. It's got a +6. Wait, why did that just take? Oh, hell. Does he have anything? He doesn't have inspiration.
He doesn't, but you do.
Oh, that's right, I do. I'm going to use that.
All right, so I'll let you use it in order to give him. Because right now, that is not
No, that's not good. There we go. So that's
15 plus 6,
21, right?
21. Okay. Her eyes seem to soften a little bit. We'll see what she does in her turn.
Okay.
Is that all of your turn?
I'm gonna hold an action in case somebody decides to attack us.
So you used your action to try to
Or I'm
influence.
yeah. Let me see what he's got for bonus action. Combat.
Believe he's got one more thing of Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic of
He
Inspiration.
does. He's only got one more.
Is just a quick question about that. Is it you can only give it to one person one time a day still?
I forget that. We'll just go off of the old standard of multiple people can
Yeah,
benefit from it.
it doesn't say
Okay.
anything about that. It just says give it to somebody. I will give it to man. Oh man, I think I'll give it to Gone at this point because I think he's gonna need it.
All right, John's
Yeah,
got some
I can't
Bardic
click
Inspiration.
on anything in his sheet. That's weird.
I trust you. I wouldn't play with you if I didn't trust you. So as long
Yeah.
as you're playing above board, we're good.
Yep. Yeah. So he's just gonna have to. He's out of it. No
Gotcha.
Bardic's left.
All right. Next up is Raven, whom his AC is 15. It is not 17. He does not have that studded leather armor on,
Oh.
but he's up the top with a decent amount of hit points.
So Raven's a fighter, and I think he's going to recognize that this is a battle of champions going on here. So he's going to hold his action.
What are you holding your action for?
I am going to. Ah, shit. I am going to hold it for a melee strike because right now we just got short swords, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm going to hold it for a melee strike on Dwarger.
You can be as simple as I hold it for the first enemy that
Okay,
approaches me.
yeah, it's cool. Yeah, sorry.
And then
Yeah,
also,
we'll do that.
like withheld actions, you only get one attack if you use your attack action.
Understood.
Okay.
But I think he's going to be wise enough to kind of see how this plays out because it is. He heard the challenge.
Gotcha. And that's your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. Next up is Vernon.
Backpack mode. That's what I tell him to do. To get onto my back would be backpack mode.
All right.
And I will sprout my wings as a bonus action. For the next 10 minutes, I'll be able to fly, pop up. You said it's 20 feet high.
Correct.
I will go all the way up just before my head hits the ceiling and hold a ray of frost for Zardarok Sunbeam. If he says anything about trying to attack us or anything like that.
Okay, so
Or
Zardarok gives the attack command. You're gonna attack him with that Ray of Frost.
yep.
Gotcha. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. Next up is Chauncey, and then all the bad guys.
Cool. I'm gonna hold a attack action against Zodorok as well, and that's
Gotcha.
gonna be probably an Eldritch Blast.
All right. So you're gonna cast Eldritch Blast on Zardarok if what?
If he verbally says attack, or if somebody decides to attack.
Gotcha. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right. The Quagoth is going to make 2 longsword or greatsword attacks. Actually, no. He's just going with claws for this. He's gonna see how it shakes out.
How tall is this creature? Or how big?
Human-sized.
Okay, so they're pretty. Gon's probably taller than him, right?
Yeah. So that is a 22, and oh snap, that one is a natural 20. So
Oh shit!
on this, we are doing. Did you rage?
Nope.
Okay, so that is 7
Shit.
slashing damage, and then 6 psychic for a total of 13. And now with the other stuff, we will do 6 slashing for the critical, and then 5 psychic damage for 11.
So 24 total.
Correct. As he slashes once, slashes twice. It's almost artful. He kind of mimicked your longsword slashes, and he starts to lick his claws. He says something to you in Undercommon that probably doesn't sound good. Zardarok pulls out a pistol. Attacks of opportunity.
Pistol.
Yeah, the laser pistol.
Oh man.
Zardarok's AC is 16.
What do you think? Is it who goes first?
Ray of Frost.
I got a 17 for. Oh, I'll take the
That's a hit.
damage roll that I did if that's okay with you.
Man,
Where's the damage roll?
It's just above it. It was 11.
Oh, I don't see it. I'm not calling you.
All right.
I'll
Okay, I'll reroll it.
All right, I saw that. That's an 8.
Yep.
Um,
wow. Cool.
And his movement is now. Hold on, let me read it real fast. Wrong person. His movement speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Gotcha. Who else had? Oh, Chauncey.
Yeah, my Eldritch just fizzled out.
Aw. Eldritch fizzles out as he's doing that. I don't think that I added. No, I didn't. Add him to the combat.
It's okay if it's a bad guy. Don't worry about
I know.
it.
All right,
what does what
so
sorry,
Zar-
shit, what does anybody know what Raven grabbed for weapons when we had to go out there?
short sword.
Short sword? Okay.
Yeah.
Zardarok says, "I cannot wait to use this," and he levels the alien contraption that you got on the Indescendant at Vernon and fires twice. Vernon's AC is 13, so a
I
19
don't
is
think
going to
that's
hit.
right. I really don't think that's right.
And ooh, damn, that one is a natural 20.
Of course it is.
What's not right?
My AC, but it doesn't fucking matter.
Well,
A 19 or a 20 is gonna hit me either way.
so you don't have any armor on, correct?
Yeah.
Did you take a shield?
Yes.
Okay, do you have that shield equipped in your inventory?
Says it's equipped. Yeah, I guess so. Just doesn't seem right.
Well, I want to make sure you're getting every single thing possible. So if I click on it, it
No, it
says
says
that
it's on there.
it says that your dexterity bonus is a +1 and your shield affords you a +2. So that is a total of 13.
Yeah.
All right. Much like when you were on the Ascendant, you're trying to figure out the inner workings of this thing. That beam of light focuses out of the hole and blasts towards you. That is going to be 10 points of radiant damage for the first. And then 6 points of radiant damage for the second one as two beams burn holes into you. He smiles a little bit. Hopefully you'll tell me where you got this before I end you. Granny's turn. Granny is going to make her movement over to here, and she's going to yell out, "Guards, attend me!" And these Durgar seem to pull back, and they look like they are creating a thing around her. Hammy is going to run up onto Gone. He's going to do a claw attack. 17, I believe, hits.
Yep.
And a 23 also hits. So that is going to be 6 points of piercing damage for the claw and 10 points of bludgeoning damage for the hammer.
How much total?
16. Dugar D moves in towards Raven, so we can get that attack of opportunity against Raven, or on Durgar D by Raven. It's going to be a 16 to hit with the AC.
Okay. And hold on, let me pull up his stuff. Okay. He's got everything. Do I
Just give me a 1d20 and then
Oh yeah.
add
That's right.
added.
I gotta go over
I think
here.
add 8 to it.
Yep.
That's a hit.
22. Cool.
Yep.
And that's one action.
So he can only take that one attack since he held his
Oh,
action.
it's opportunity.
Yep, it's going to be 1d6 plus his short sword.
That's plus 5, so 8.
All right.
And he is vexed.
Which means disadvantage on his attack roll. Alright, so D, E. It's gonna.
No, it's sorry. It's advantage on my next attack roll.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Sammy comes
As much as I want him to have disadvantage.
Duergar G. Sorry about doing this, but it'll make a little bit more sense here in just a second.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. I love you.
Alright, is that. So, out of all of these, Raven gets one attack against him for 6 points of piercing damage as a vicious war pick comes into him. And then Chauncey, you also take a hit from one of them for 6 points of damage.
Okay. Hey, can you are you able to adjust my hit points for Raven?
Uh, yeah.
Otherwise, I mean, I can get the
Hey,
calculator out too.
Matt just showed up.
Yeah, sorry guys, I was working on my car and completely lost track of time.
It's all good. You
All
guys want to
right.
catch him up while I'm
No,
doing that?
no. You know what? I hope you lost a 10 mil socket.
I have
You asshole. That is the
Yeah.
worst one to lose.
I'm sorry. Actually, that
The
was
most
a bit
common
much.
socket. No.
Uh,
So to quick catch you up, Gone challenged Thonot. Is that his name? Thonot? And said, "Give me my shit back, or I'm gonna knock your ass out." And he said, "Try it," and Gone did.
Hold on. He said a lot more than that. He's
Well,
like, I'm gonna kill your family.
yeah,
I'm gonna find your kids. I'm
I'm
gonna
taking
you
your
know,
women and all
I'm
that fun
taking
stuff.
everything from you. Yeah, he's
Um,
like, yeah.
so that initiated that, and then Zodarok is flying off the handle and starting to attack us. So we are in battle.
I can't get into D&D Beyond on my character.
Oh, let me close it. Try now.
All right.
I literally played you one turn and you held your action. You were trying to reason with them, and that was it.
Quagoth A is taking 2 against Chauncey, so that is a 19 and 17. Both are going to hit. So that is going to be a total of 12 points of slashing damage from that one. And then Quagoth B is going to be making 2 attacks against Gone. A 10's going to miss, and a 6 is going to miss. So
Yeah, it's still
that's
great.
good. Those are,
that's pretty good right now.
yeah, missing's definitely good. Alright, goes through. Those guys did all their mob stuff. Alright, top of this round goes up to Gone.
All right. As a bonus action, I'm pissed now. Real pissed. I'm gonna rage,
Gotcha.
and I am going to attack with the greatsword. And in complete transparency, I had completely forgot that this is not my +1. So those last 2 rolls were 1 less, but I did check them and it was still a hit and we're still good.
I caught that. I made sure everything was good. You got above the threshold. I trust
Yeah,
you.
cool. In which case, I'm just going to roll this again. 23 minus 1, 22 for a hit.
That is a hit.
I'm still not able to get in. My character's all gray.
It's 8 plus 2 for 10. And I'm going to hit again. 24 for a hit. And if this fucking die would move, I could roll for damage.
I think you keep adding more characters to it because I removed 3 of them and then another one popped up that is the same name, but with level 1.
Oh. Well, they're both grayed out now.
Oh yeah, open just the if you have it in your browser, open up the sheet and it'll just take you straight there. And then you can just join the campaign from that.
Okay.
So that's 17 on my next one.
All right. So 10 for the first, 17 for the second. Ooh, he is teeter tottering. He looks like he is down.
There we go.
And yeah, that'll be it.
All right. Next up is Thame. We were all debating on what your character sounded like. So,
I had a whole speech prepared and everything.
well, let's hear what that speech was because I definitely want to hear it.
Okay. Like now or on my turn?
Well, it is your turn now, so.
Okay. So I was gonna roll persuasion and basically say, your great mercy at letting us leave was phenomenal, but the tools of our trade are necessary for us to survive. And if I could get my instruments back, I will compose a ballad to your honor to let the world know how magnanimous and amazing that you are and bring followers to your banner by spreading that song across the world. But I would need to have my instruments to do that. And my new bandmates here would need their instruments as well for us to stay alive long enough to travel the world. It took us years to collect those things. And I'm kind of like glancing at Granny every once in a while too.
Well, I tell you what, we will juxtapose or superimpose what you said to just now to what Ford attempted to say to Zardarok. And Zardarok's going to respond much in the same way. You come into my house, you break my belongings, you steal my stuff, you defile my sacred shrine to Dark Duera, and you expect mercy. Granny, though, did listen to your speech and has moved herself with a couple of the guards back. It seems that you found her loyal contingents. It's Dwerger's A, B, C, and the Hammer one. They are holding for that, kind of waiting to see what's going on.
Okay.
And I will also give you inspiration as a awesome thing that you did.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, unfortunately they sabotaged you by running amok.
Sorry, guys.
Gonna do what gonna do.
But it is your turn still, and I do believe you have your action, bonus action, all that good stuff.
Well, if you're not willing to part with our belongings and let us leave in peace, you saw what we were able to do with short swords.
I think you guys are past the talking part. You are into the combat. As a matter of fact, somehow Zardarok got a yield laser pistol and shot Vernon twice, who's flying at the very apex of the ceiling.
So how do I see the map?
You should be on your character sheet. Should be this thing in this corner that says like go to maps.
There's a little triangle, kind of looks like an arrow symbol right next to the box that says game log, where it says campaign.
Yeah,
Yes.
it looks like a good one, Jay. It looks like a play button. It's by the hammer and anvil. You go into buttons, and it says launch game. If you click
Hammer.
on that, so the hammer. If you have your character sheet pulled up in the browsing window, You see go to builder if you're working at the top of then game log, and then it's got launch game.
No, I don't see any of that. I see defense condition proficiency bonus. Up above that, I've got manage, short rest, long rest. That's it.
Do you see the thing that says campaign Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden?
Oh, there we go. On the main page.
Yep. And then it says launch game.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Okay, so we are. Oh, I'm way off. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on. Ah.
I was about to show it on my screen.
In this area. Trying to catch
Don't
dirt
kill me.
and as many of the. Oh, yeah, Chauncey's in there, huh?
Yeah,
He is,
unfortunately.
but it's just a dexterity saving throw away. Unless, he gets hit by it, and then all
Wait,
attacks
does
against
anybody-
him are at advantage.
Yeah. Nobody has Bardic. Oh wait, Gon still has Bardic. I used one of your Bardics. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm just trying to catch dearth at as many of those Durgar as I can.
Alright. So, you're doing that. I can easily just... let's see, dexterity save. What is the...
And the DC is 14.
All right. So I got to make a 14.
Yep.
Dex 14 save. Ugh. Oh my god, it was on 19 and it rolled to a 1. Get out of here. I would say do a lot of damage, but you're gonna kill me then. Do it.
It's non-damaging. It just makes everything easier to hit. Okay, so like Quagoth was able to.
Advantage on you now.
And how big of an area does it take up?
A 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube. So I also need Vernon to make that same dexterity save.
Are you in the air flying? How high up?
The
Yeah,
ceiling's
I'm all the
20
way up.
feet.
So you're 20 feet up. All right.
Yep, I'm in it. That's awesome.
Yeah, let's just not get hit.
Hey, let's go 18.
All right, Chauncey, did you make it?
No, I failed with a 1.
Ooh. Well, it's good. It's not like you lose your entire turn because you're confused. Just all attacks against you have advantage.
Cool.
All right, but all those people are done up except for Vernon and the Quagoth A. What else do you have for your turn?
I'm gonna give an. Did you use the Bardic Inspiration?
I
Logan?
did. It's on Gone.
I'm gonna give you another one.
Oh, I think you.
Oh,
only
I haven't used it yet.
Oh, you haven't used it yet? Okay. Who else would benefit from one?
I think they used your last one, because if memory serves me correctly, and what I watched this morning, you said that you had one Bardic Inspiration left, and then they used it for Gone, because they thought that he had entered into mutual combat.
Yeah, it just wasn't checked, so I thought maybe I had one more left, but you're right. I
It's
do
all
remember.
good. See, you're not the only person who's having difficulty with your character sheet. Other people too are like, man, I don't know, and I'm like, as long as you remember this stuff, it's a game of D&D. It's not too important.
I'm usually pretty good about ticking the boxes, so because I have a terrible memory. So, but there's nothing else I can do as a bonus action. So yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna kind of stay where I'm at. Is there anything large in the room?
There's like a table that has different things on it.
What about a throne?
Gone.
The throne itself, yeah, we'll say that that's large.
Okay, sweet. I know what I'm doing on my next turn.
that where
Gon's
your
dong is out there just hanging.
But I would consider that to be worn or equipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. All
Always
right.
ready for battle.
If that's your turn, next up is Ravenloft.
All right, I am going to. Quick question: Draconic Flight. Um, how does that? Is that a bonus action? Is that a
Bonus action. Yep.
okay?
That's what I just used.
Yep.
You can also use your breath weapon too, and you could hit all three of those guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I was thinking. So on my
or you could hit these three. Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. Let me see the distance on this. Are they? Oh, you could get all three of these, right next to Chauncey in a line. The Duergar, what is that one? Hold on, right next to Chauncey. It's I, F, and Dearth. If you did a breath weapon straight down into the wall right there.
okay, so I'm gonna do this actually. I think because I imagine the problem with taking flight is that it's gonna elicit some opportunity attacks.
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to use tactical shift as my bonus action. I am going to pull back. That should be 15 feet. And I'm going to pull back right here. I'm going to try to get.
Yeah, that'll hit
Yeah,
D,
all
G,
these guys.
the other one, and Sammy.
Boom.
H.
And I'm going to hit them with my breath weapon. And let's see, that is 2d10. Or what's the they've got a survive. Yeah, how's the breath weapon work? I know it's
It's a
2d10 damage.
dex save, half damage.
What's the DC on your breath weapon?
12.
12?
Yep.
Alright, give me some of that sweet, sweet damage. A couple of them have passed it, so they're taking half. And then, oh, that Durgar Sammy, and he's going to eat the full thing. And then the breath weapon is, as part of your attack, you can turn one of those attack actions into a breath weapon.
Cool. Okay, cool. So I can take a another attack.
Yeah.
Or actually, I think what I'm going to do, if I can use that action for my draconic flight and pop up into the air.
So your
That's a
Draconic Flight's
bonus
gonna be a
action.
bonus.
Oh, you can only use it as bonus action?
You have to use your breath weapon. You have to have use another attack.
No,
You,
I'm not. I'm just using I wanted to use the. Oh no, that's the extra attack. Nope, my bad.
you
Cool.
can
Got it.
forego the second attack in order to do something else.
That's what I was trying to do, is use that action to take draconic flight, but you can only use that as a bonus.
Yeah, it's as a bonus action.
Oh, that's okay, cool. Well, in that case, I am just going to take that extra attack
D's right next to you.
and hit D.
All right. D is a AC of 16.
And I want to say he is +5.
Nice, that is a hit. Go ahead and give me some of that sweet, sweet damage.
Damage is 1d6 on a short sword.
Yes, and then you'll add your 5 because I believe it's also
Yep.
finesse.
Well, that's good. It's because I hit him for 6. But I did vex him again.
There you go. D is vexed. Is there anything else that Raven is going to do?
That is it.
Okay, so a lot of stuff happened. So I just want to mentally figure out where I'm at with this thing. Did you pop your wings? Are you flying?
No, I'm going to do that on my next bonus because
Okay.
I couldn't, because I'd already used my bonus action for tactical shift, so I could get back there.
Got you.
Then I breathed fire and then I stabbed a dude. Also, I can. I'm just gonna keep track of. I got a little marker here for his shit, like breath weapon and everything.
Gotcha. All right. Dearth is doing his thing. He doesn't seem to be doing much. Next up is Vernon.
Earth doesn't do anything.
He's hanging out on his turn. It looks like he is waiting for something to happen until he makes something happen.
I wonder if he's on Granny's side.
I'm going to fly up over here, and while looking down, I will have a 15-foot cone. That will probably hit. It will not, or it'll have to be right. I'd have to be right here for this, like right above him almost, and it'll be a 15-foot cone. I think Chauncey is out of range, but I sadly Gon is in it.
So you're pretty much up at the
Look,
ceiling. And
I
now
go
you're gonna
down
look-
5. When I move over there, I go down 5 feet, and I open up my breath weapon in a cone.
All right.
And it's a 15-foot cone.
I'm going to need you, as Dearth basically rubs his fingers to his temple all Psyduck style. I need you to make I think it's a DC 13 intelligence saving throw. No, DC 12 intelligence saving throw.
22.
You felt like Dearth was going to try to take control of your mind, but you were able to take off the effects.
How much movement did you take, Jay?
I took my whole movement.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my whole movement.
All right.
30 feet.
All right, so now you're breathing fire on who?
I don't breathe fire, sir.
Okay.
I breathe frosties.
All right, and who needs to make saves?
If I can keep Gon out of it, I'd like to, but I know I would hit everybody from Quagoth all the way over to Quagoth A, F, and Dearth. So let's see here.
Here's that 15-foot cone.
I'm looking down, sir.
You're looking down?
I'm up in the air, and I'm looking down, and it's a 15-foot cone. So then it would be...
It'd be circular, wouldn't it?
It would be circular, and it would hit everybody but Chauncey.
Shit. This isn't good for me.
Yeah, it would hit everybody but Chauncey. It wouldn't hit Hammy either.
All right, so I fucking hate math and geometry. So anybody else who's smarter at this than me, we are looking at 15 feet across, right? From edge
it's
to
a rate.
edge.
It's
so it'll be
yeah,
seven on the radius. So I've drawn this out to.
So are those 10-foot
7.
cubes?
It is.
So the edge of your circle should be halfway into the next cube on either side of what it
Start
said.
on one and go to the center.
Yeah, that's right.
So
shit.
that's
Just a little
about
bit
to
more.
that's about to scale if you.
Okay, yeah.
So if you want to maneuver that outline wherever.
This,
You can probably get those two and not gone, can't you? If they're half of them.
yeah, well, would this hit? No, I can hit more if I actually stop right here.
There you go, right there.
Right here. So yeah, I'll stop right here. If you want to put me in the middle of this, and that's where I'll.
Does that hit me? I can't tell. Let me see.
It
No,
does not.
You're good. Alright, so it is dexterity saves for the 2 Duergar. So that's a 13. What is your DC?
I believe it's a 15. Hold on, I'm looking. Oh no, it's not. That's a pass. It's a 12.
Alright. Well, they're still at least taking half damage. Dirt's gonna take full.
Excuse me, yeah.
And then we'll throw Quigoth B into that as well. Alright, so Dirt's taking full, everybody else is taking half, and Zardarok. Zardarok will also take full. So Dirth and Zardarok are taking full, everybody else is taking half. What is your damage? 5.
It only rolled 1 die. What the fuck?
That is weird.
All right then.
6.
So 6.
Gotcha.
Why is it only rolling 1 die? That's weird. So 6 cold damage. And I can't. Can I? I have to do a melee attack, right? I can't do a Ray of Frost.
Ray of
just
Frost
did
would be a
one.
magic action, so unfortunately,
Yeah.
no. It would have to be another attack action.
Do you have anything that's related to get out of there?
What's that?
Do you have a bonus to get out of there? Anything?
No. My bonus would be branding smite. That's my only bonus, or lesser restoration. That's gonna have to be my yeah. Well, I would be able to go 5 feet up. I'll go back all the way up
All
to the
right.
ceiling. That's it.
Next up is Chauncey.
I was gonna. Okay. Well, you I was gonna throw a fireball in there, but I don't want to hit Vernon.
Come on, it'll be fun.
No.
I don't have evasion. If I had evasion, I was able to roll good. I would be fine with it, but I'm not. Please don't do
Uh, huh.
It's only in a disc form though. It only goes, 5 feet, so it'll just hit 30.
Fireball. It's a 20. It's a 20-foot.
20-foot radius. That's 4 squares, and it goes around corners.
Yeah. So it would definitely hit you.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess I'll have no choice then. I will use a bonus action to Misty Step out this bitch over to here.
Smart.
Yeah.
And hold my action and say, "Get the fuck out of the way, Vernon." Excuse my French. That's my turn.
All right.
Are you doing a fireball?
Actually, hold on. I will take a shot at somebody here.
I was gonna say I will get out of the way, and as soon as I'm out of the way, you could have that as the trigger and throw your fireball.
Right, but
I
they're
can
all
do
gonna
that.
But they're all going to take their turns next, which means they're all going to scatter. But I will take a shot at probably Hammy since he's next to Gone. Well, let's see. Who's taking damage?
Out of everybody who looks the worst off, Thanon. You could tell that he is just he's entered a frenzied blood rage. He also looks very, very weak.
All right, I'll take 2 shots at him then.
All right.
Just because
anything above a 15.
Gone is my friend. There you go.
20's a hit.
So that first one, he's gonna Freaking ones. Get out of here. 7.
All right.
Three extra fire on that one. And then second.
He is hanging out at death's door.
I've been rolling ones all night. Sorry, guys.
What the deuce, bro?
All right.
Your demon is not with you today.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Ooh. So next is Quick Up the Knock. He is going to make 2 slashing attacks. He gets these at advantage because he's bloodied. 19 on Gone, which is going to hit. And then
Son of a bitch.
21, which is also going to hit. That is going to be, let's see, you are raging. So
Correct.
it is going to be 4 slashing damage. And then 5 psychic damage, because I don't think that you resist psychic. And for the second claw, it is going to be 2 slashing damage and 5 psychic damage.
So
Total of
18?
10. Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
That'd be really close.
1.
Oh man.
You now have 1 less hit point than he does. Zardarok, not being happy he got hit by that Frosty, is going to end up making that.
Disadvantage.
What do you mean?
It'll be disadvantage because it's Steely.
You're all the way up, right? You went to the top?
Yeah, and Steely's on my back.
How far away are you from Zardarok? Because you're all the way up at the top of the 20-foot ceiling, which at least for me would say that you're at about 10 feet away. Right?
Yeah, because he couldn't fly up against the ceiling.
Yeah.
So he's using that laser pistol again. So the condition for you to be able to use your steel defender to defend against it, it's not an attack that he can see that's within 5 feet of it. That's a 16. That is a 21. That is going to be for a total of 20 radiant as 2 more blasts burn into you.
That one. Yeah, no, it takes the dodge up.
So this is for 20 radiant, so I am willing to get in here and your steel defender, if I click on it and then I go to deflect attack as a reaction, the defender imposes disadvantage on attack rolls of one creature that it can see within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against the creature other than the defender.
I thought it was 10 feet. That's what my thought was.
I gotcha. So play still stands, 20 radiant damage.
Awesome.
That was Zardarok's turn. Granny is waiting and looking. A, B, C, and that guy. Hammy is going to take a claw against. Oh no, that is not an advantage. So Gon has an AC of 15 because of his barbarianness. His abs can literally deflect attacks. Neither of those hit as you are down low. Hammy battering away at you, but you are able to stop the onslaught. Dwerger D is going to go ahead and make that attack roll at Raven, who has an AC of 15. 21's going to hit. It's going to be 6 points of damage on Raven.
Okay. Yeah.
Which
Got it.
don't even think, like, I think that's his temporary hit points are now gone. Like, that's it.
Okay. I didn't even know he had temporary hit points.
He
But cool.
did.
He did.
Okay. So
Can
I still have him sitting pretty.
E comes up. F comes up. Sammy moves in. With the amount of okay, so with the amount of people that are around Raven, the mob rules take effect. Sammy is going to get those hits in. It is going to be 6 damage on the claw and 10 damage on the hammer, so that is going to be 16 points of damage. But what it looks like is all these Durgars are attacking Raven and he's defending from all of them, and then he basically gets hit twice in the back from the big guy.
Cool.
Alright. There's H, which is going to come down. I will throw J in there as well. The Duergar J, not the person J. Alright, so same thing's going to go for Thame. All of those Duergar around you, you're going to take 6 points of bludgeoning, and then 10 points of bludgeoning from the hammer and the claw from HMMR attacking you. Let's see, Quagoth A. 40 feet of movement. He's going to go move around. He's going to take 2 attacks at Raven. Both those are going to miss. Quagoth B is going to go get up close and personal with Chauncey. 24 is going to be a hit.
Hey, you've been rolling some
21 is
big
also going to be a hit.
I'm going to cast Silvery Barbs as a reaction,
Oh, nice.
so he gets disadvantage.
Alright, so I will go ahead and roll at disadvantage for that. It's going to be a 16. Is a 16 still going to hit you at disadvantage? I believe so. Your AC is 15.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were asking.
Oh no, it's all good. My
thought you
wife
were
popped
telling-
in and she's like, hey, don't forget about the chickens. So that is a total of 15 points of damage to you as this thing rakes through 2 slashes.
No, I'm going to give Gon advantage on his next attack.
How's that?
Part of Silvery Barbs.
Oh, awesome. Yep, you can apply.
The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, so
Yes,
check
sir.
this out. I'm going to basically, we're up to the top of the round. You guys take whatever time you need to figure out what's going on. I'm going to hit pause, and then we will convene back here in just a little bit. All right, and we are back in top of the round. We have Gone, who has advantage thanks to Silvery Barbs.
All right. Well, we all know exactly where this is going. Oh, sorry.
Hit him hard.
It's a 26.
26 is going to hit, and it is going to be enough to kill him because he was at 2 hit points. How do you end this guy and get your sword back?
So this last slash is just pure, it's everything I got. And it is going from the top of his stupid head straight down to his groin. And as his body splits open, right about at the waist, so it's still standing, the strap that I cut on the sword allows it to fall through the middle of him and land right in front of me, sticking up, and it's the only thing propping up what's left of his body.
Nice.
And I am going to can I end my rage and cast a spell?
Yeah, you wouldn't be raging. Dropping your rage is like a free action.
So I'm going to drop my rage. Face this next guy, let out a triumphant scream, punch myself in the chest as I cast Cure Wounds
There you go.
at the 2nd level. 'Cause damn. Yeah, 14. Respectable.
That's good. The tide's turning. You took care of one of the big enemies. You got some healing back in.
And then I still have a bonus action left, right?
I believe so.
I'm going to rage.
All right.
What does that look like?
It looks like him pissed off, covered in blood, splits this dude open, spins around, takes a deep calming breath, smiles, slaps himself on the chest, some shit starts to mend Wolverine style, and then he fucking throws up his arms and lets out a triumphant yell as he goes back into a rage, and you just see all that hatred fill his eyes again.
Get to the chopper.
There you go. Is that your turn, or do you have anything else?
That is my turn, sir.
That is an epic turn. All right, Thane, it is your go.
All right, I am going to do the air guitar and like make the noise with my mouth and everything, like "Wah!" And I'm gonna animate Zadarok's throne.
Ooh, nice.
Becomes a dancing item.
Love it.
Please have it do like the YMCA dance or something.
So, and I'm gonna tell it to attack Zadarok.
Oh, it attacks too?
Oh yeah, it's got a strength of 18.
Just give him a bear hug.
Oh, it does force damage.
Oh, I love that animated coffin. Yes.
There you go. I'll put it in there. But we know that you have. How many hit points does it have?
It has 10 plus 5 times my bard level, so 60.
Oh,
Oddly enough, it.
Oh my god,
If
that's
you
beautiful.
if you're looking for something that's the right size and right hit points, animated coffin's hard to beat because it came out the door with 60. So there you go.
Right. And he is going to swing. Attack modifier hit. Oh, so plus 6.
Zardarok's AC is 16.
D20. Oh, there it is. $16.
Meets it, beats it. Go ahead and give me that damage.
He's going to do a 1d10 plus 3. Ah, motherfucker, 5. At least it wasn't a 1.
Very true.
And that's all I can do.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. Next up is Raven, who's surrounded.
Oh yeah, that's me.
It's all good.
Okay, I'm going to use a bonus action to take flight,
Gotcha.
And then I am going to blast my breath weapon.
Are you doing the cone or line or?
I'm doing the cone. So kind of the same thing we had seen earlier with however you want to do it, man.
All right, there's the 15-foot cone, and then I'll let you maneuver it. As long as the miniature, as long as the token is halfway into it, we will count it.
Yeah, let's go for that.
All right, now we'll start making some dex saves. Those are not doing very well. All right, they all failed. 1, 2, I think
18.
One more. You said 18 as in 18 damage?
Yep.
Ooh. A lot of these are really hurt. That one's dead. And that one will be the one that saved. Alright, you got one. You killed one of them with that.
Cool.
You said you took flight. Are you off the ground?
Yeah, so I'm off the ground.
Did you leave
I'm
their threatened ranged, or are you just kind of like hovering?
I'm gonna use that last action to pop myself up, or I'm gonna take the movement to head upwards.
All right. So attacks of opportunity, we're just gonna mob those as well. So
Yep.
Raymond's gonna take 16 points of bludgeoning damages. They all hit at him. He takes a couple knocks from them.
16.
Yep.
Shit, where's my calculator? There we go. All right, I'll take it. And that's it.
All right. Next is Dearth. He is going to use the disengage. And he is going to move over and he is going to start yelling at Granny because she's not helping. Vernon, it is your turn.
All right. I would like to go fly. Should I fly? I'm gonna try to land on his head with this. I'm gonna come down on his head with the short sword.
All right, so go ahead and give me an attack. His AC is 16.
Oh, you're not gonna hit him.
Nice. Go ahead and give me that damage.
Because I'm trying to get that crown off his head if I can. Like I want to fuck that crown up for real. I'm gonna put branding smite on that. I can do that. Or no.
Oh, yeah, we discussed you gotta have that done beforehand. Unless you want to retcon it, do the branding smite.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do.
All right. So you got that branding smite on it.
As a bonus action. So that's another 8 on top of that. So that's 13.
Gotcha. I
For
need
the
you.
first one.
to make a dexterity 15 saving throw.
Now, if I fail it, do I still take damage?
Yes.
Is it going to be more than 3 damage?
Maybe?
Then I'm going to die.
It's going to be 17 damage.
Even if I pass it?
Yeah, you still take half on a
Okay,
half
so
as much on a
again,
successful.
I literally just die. I just hit him and die. Great.
Gotcha.
No, you fall unconscious.
I don't know what happened. Something happened. I gotta jump back into my maps. Alright, I'm back in. For some reason it lagged out on me. Alright, so Vernon, after that first attack, you took that hellish rebuke for 17. You said that knocked you down to 0.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if I pass it.
Alright, so Vernon is down making death saves. I'm not going to attribute the failure to you taking fall damage, because we'll say that you were close enough to the ground that it didn't happen like that.
I'm pretty sure I landed on the inanimate object.
Possibly. It might be able to run you all the way to some care and attention. So that's Vernon's turn. Alright. Next is Chauncey.
So how does it work if he's unconscious? Does he take damage from a spell?
So all attacks
It's just an automatic failure.
all attacks all attacks within 5 feet of him that are melee attacks are done at advantage, and they also count as critical hits, which he will suffer 2 death saves from. Also, he automatically fails all strength and dexterity saving throws.
So essentially, I'd kill him. Okay.
Well, hypothetically, it would be 2 death saves that he would be down.
Yeah.
From that one instance of damage.
Do it. Fucking do it.
I can't do that. I don't want to go down as the guy that killed his teammate. So just don't have a player.
What are you thinking about? Maybe I can help you.
Well, no matter, I was thinking about dropping something somewhere, but no matter where I do, there's mobs of my teammates, so I don't have a player. But what I can do is hit this asshole on me with a vampiric touch and see if I can get something back. Which is going to burn my last spell slot.
Quick B is AC at 13. That 20 is a
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah. Let's see if I can roll some crap. 15. Let me see what this does.
I think it takes 15 and then you gain 15.
Is that how that works? I believe so. Wait. On a hit, the target takes, and you regain hit points equal to half the amount.
So half is usually half rounded down, so you get 7.
Yay.
Not bad, sitting at 19.
And let's see. I have no more spell slots. That is gonna be my turn.
All
It's on
right.
there.
Next up is Zardarok, who takes a look at Vernon lying motionless on the ground, and then he levels the pistol at Gon and takes 2 shots.
God damn it.
He was
It
weighing his
doesn't have that
options.
many shots.
It doesn't?
No, it does not. It only had 5 shots. Because
Oh,
I had shot the one and it was 6.
you're right. So he does not. He works the trigger, ends up tossing it on Vernon's semi-lifeless body, and he casts Eldritch Blast twice at Gon.
Tighten those abs, buddy.
That is going to be a 13, which
Miss.
Gon is a 15, so yeah. Those
It does just bounce off
abs are
that.
doing
Gon.
13s. You're like, gah, gah. It's barely even a flesh wound.
Send him off.
This is where it turns around for us, gentlemen. Granny is talking to her people. They end up pushing Dearth back. It looks like they are creating a channel. So that's all of them. Durgar E. Alright, so Thane, you're going to take 16 points of damage from all those Durgar around you.
Okay.
And then Raven is also going to take another 16 points of damage from the stuff around him.
How he's flying.
Yeah, he moved out of their range, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Ooh,
He took that damage going up.
gotcha. Good catch. Good catch. Need to see. All right.
Are they doing this? Trying to get him?
They pull out javelins. 2 of them are gonna make javelin throws at Raven.
Oh.
So that's a 16, which is gonna hit, and then the next one is a 15, which is on nuts. So that's also gonna hit. So first javelin for 7, second javelin for 4. That's a total of 11. All right, back up to the top of the round is Gone.
All right. I am jumping over and burying this fucking blade in Zardok's face.
All right, anything above a 16 is going to be a hit.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hammy?
Because I think it's important to the storyline, I'm going to use. Well, what do I have to use to grab my sword? Is it a bonus or
Item interaction? We'll just say it's as part of it.
Okay. I'm grabbing that and sinking it in his head. So
All right, now all rolls are true. Anything above a 16.
I'm gonna
comes
use
down.
the bardic inspiration thing on that.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
So that's 1d4, right?
1d8.
You just needed 2. Or is it 18? 16. Oh, that's
Yeah,
plenty.
he's
Only needed
good.
2.
Yeah, only needed a 2.
Good job.
Okay, 8,
And
10.
no, Hammy wouldn't. He's not leaving Hammy's threatened range.
You know what though? I'm going to use my savage attacker and re-roll that.
Reroll the 1.
No,
Or
I'm going to
both?
re-roll that entire thing.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So that one is 17 plus 2, 19. And then I'm going to attack again.
Oh, hold on just a second.
Oh,
Because
shit.
you did. Wait. Nope, it's not back up to his turn. He does not have his reaction. So you are good. Because he was going to use his stuff. Oh, nice. That's critical.
Yep.
Ooh,
24.
24.
it's gotta be hurt.
He is. He is definitely bloodied.
And I think that is me, gentlemen.
Gotcha. Next up is Thame.
So I'm going to hold my action for a second until the throne gets Vernon out of there. And I'm going to have it move over into the corner where there's no one at with Vernon.
So is it going that way? Okay.
And it'll just take the attack of opportunity from Zardarok.
Zardarok, oddly enough, has already used his reaction, so he does not get to do an attack of opportunity until it becomes his turn again, and he gets his reaction back.
In that case, as soon as the chair is out of the way, I'm going to cast, if I can get to my spells, oh, I gotta move up closer. Never mind. I'm gonna do, oh, that's just got a range of 5 feet. Shit. Well, yeah, I'll do it on me then. There's nobody in range. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave at level 3. It's a 15-foot cube around me. And a wave of thunderous force sweeps out as I do another air guitar. Each creature in a 15-foot cube must make a Constitution saving throw.
That'll hit all of them around you.
Yep.
All right. Let's go with, you said Constitution?
Yep.
What do I have to beat?
DC 14.
DC 14. All right, those aren't. And then let's get with the hammer. All of them failed. How much damage?
2d8. And they're pushed back 10 feet. Fuck, a 2. Oh, a 7 and a 2. I thought it was a 2 and a 1. They all take 9 damage and they're pushed back 10 feet away from me.
And then that one will slide back over there. Ooh. Oh, can I
Did he die too, or
can I undo that?
undo? Control Z.
No. I tell you what, hammer's gonna be there. Hammer is going to be less. Boom. There we go. Problem solved, problem staying solved. That's them.
Heck yeah.
There you go. Cleared the room a little bit.
Yep, absolutely. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
I don't have. The only thing I have left is a reaction or a bonus action. Oh, I used my bonus action to command the dancing item, so
All
I'll
right.
go to action.
If that's your turn, next up is Raven. Logan, if you want to,
Yep.
what's Raven doing? It's all good because I had to think about it too. I was like,
Just waiting for Bowie.
Yep.
it's like something
Okay,
should be
cool.
happening.
I am blasting another. I'm going to do the last of my fire breath.
All right, you're gonna try to do the whole down.
Yep.
All right, we'll say you can hit F, E, A, and then Sammy.
Cool.
And it's a dexterity save.
Of 12.
That dude made it. Oh, that dude's sucking wind. That guy, not so much as well. Maybe these Quagoths will be a little bit better. I do like how D&D Beyond has made it to where you can access their sheet better. So the one at the top is the only one that made it, so Sammy. So all the other ones are going to be taken full, except for Sammy, who's going to be taken half.
Okay, so they take 9.
9? Gotcha.
9. And who looks most fucked up?
I do.
That would
Oh,
be
like
me.
characters?
Oh, that guy's dead. Bam. Let's see. Around you, who looks the worst off is probably the Duergar who's right below you. That guy.
Cool. I'm gonna swoop down and hit him with one of my fucking short swords. So main hand. Boom.
All right.
Custom roll that.
2 hits can be
That's
16.
he's got a +5 on that, so that is a 9. So that is a no-go.
All right.
I'm gonna bust what's it called?
Action surge.
Yes.
Gotcha. So that will give you another fresh whole thing of actions. So you are able to take 2 attacks. Because you're taking
Cool.
another attack action. Unless you're choosing
Awesome.
to do something else with it.
Nope. I'm taking those 2 attacks. So,
All right. Still AC 16.
yeah. Fuck. 8.
Unfortunately, will not be enough. What about your other one?
And 6.
Hey, I have a question.
One.
Hold on a
Actually, it's a
second.
1,
These are
so
all at
fuck me.
advantage, correct?
Yeah, they should be.
All of these should be at advantage.
Good catch. Yeah, he's got the fairy
Oh.
fire on him.
Oh, okay. Do you
I
want
was
me to
muted.
just roll those 3 attacks again?
So just roll another set, but roll it at advantage. We'll take those first 2 rolls since they both didn't hit. That'll be the sum total for the first attack, and then just roll with advantage on the second one, which will give you the 2. And anything above a 16.
How do you do the advantage on the
You should be able
custom
to
roll?
right-click,
Yeah, you right click or double tap on it if you got touchscreen.
or you just click into where it says 2 dice and then roll them
Yep,
and
there
then
we
take the
go.
highest.
Okay, so that's +5, that's 20.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. And that is for there we go. 1d6. 7.
All right. He's still up, but he looks
And
like
I'm
he's low double digits.
gonna hit him again. It's a 20. There'd be a 20. No, 16, 21.
That's a hit.
Okay. Seven.
He looks like he is at death's door. He's definitely not liking it at all.
All right, and then 18.
How many attacks are you taking?
Oh wait, no, I was doing sorry, that was 2.
I gotcha.
Why was I thinking 3? Oh, cool. Hey, but I can hit him with my bonus action just without the proficiency, right?
I do believe so, yes.
Cool.
Because I do believe the reason why I gave you guys short swords is because they get the light and finesse property.
That's 15 flat.
15, unfortunately, is just below what you needed to get, which is a 16.
Yeah.
So, good try.
Yeah. Oh, you don't do you don't add proficiency on a offhand attack, correct?
You do add proficiency, you just don't
Oh.
add the modifier.
Good, then that's a 20 actually.
Okay, cool. That hits.
It's just not on the damage for 1.
For 1.
Taps him for 1.
You know what? This guy is pretty much almost he's gone. He he has died. He's endured. He has suffered.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna do a little
Sorry,
bit
that
of
took a
battlefield
while.
cleanup. That's
That,
perfectly fine.
that was a lot of shit in one.
Yep. Is that Raven's turn?
That is my turn. Yeah, that is my turn. Sorry.
Gotcha. All right, Durth's turn. He looks like he produces a small dagger from underneath his belt, and he goes for 2 attacks on Gone. This is the first one. 7 is not gonna make it. Here's the second one. 17, which I do believe is going to make it.
Yep.
Do you have another silvery barbs?
Yeah, I can, actually.
You should definitely do that on that.
I'll upcast it at 2nd level.
What's the range on silvery barbs?
60
It's just
Yep,
it's just a
you got
dagger,
it.
dude. I'll be good.
No, it's not
advantage.
just a dagger.
Oh,
So I
Okay.
will go ahead and make that roll again, and then take the lowest one of them.
Read it. It
15.
says
So that is
mind poison dagger.
makes it.
Yeah.
Meets it, beats it.
So that is 7 points of piercing damage from the dagger, which you're raged, which turns into half. So that's only 3. But the psychic damage that floods through your mind, you take 9 points of psychic damage, which is a total of 12 damage.
Boom.
Next up is Vernon. Give me that death save.
Advantage again.
Yeah.
Roll.
What's that?
So you got advantage again on your next roll.
For Gone.
We're gone, yeah.
Awesome.
Of course. Yeah. No. Checks out. Checks out. Go ahead. Good job,
Alright.
guys.
Next up is Chauncey.
It's only one fill, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna take a disengage and a move back here. And live to see another round, hopefully. That's my turn.
Alright. Zardarok is going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blast at Thame.
At them.
Yep.
Oh, man.
So first one, 12.
That meets it, beats it.
Second one, 22.
That definitely beats it.
So it's going to be 8 for the first one, 14 for the second one, total of 22.
I'm at 1 hit point.
Whew. Good lord. Granny looks at you, Chauncey, and says, any way that you can get your friends out of here. This battle is not winnable and not sustainable unless we take out Zardarok.
Oh, that's coming.
A, B, C, all are sitting there protecting Granny. Let's see. Hammy is going to go ahead and make a couple of attacks against Gone.
God damn it.
It's going to be a 14, which is not going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one, which is 21, which is going to hit. And it's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 5.
2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So check this out. He takes those hits. He fucking goes down. He smiles a Gone smile and stands back up due to his relentless endurance.
Nice. That's the awesome part about having an orc. Or a half orc. Alright. Sammy is going to... Ooh. run over to Thane. He's going to make one attack as a 12.
That meets it.
Alright, that 6 is not. That is going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage. The hammer comes down.
I am down.
Got you. Next up is.
Oh. Never mind.
Next up is Durgar Eye, which is going to run towards Raven. Raven's down on the ground, right?
No, he's in the air.
All right.
Oh no, he came down to attack those things. So yeah, he's on the ground. Sorry,
Yeah,
my bad.
It's all good. The only other thing you would have done was just run over to Gon. Makes an attack with his war pick against Raven. AC is 15. That's a 5, so he's gonna whiff it. Quagoth A. Run over to Raven. He's not bloodied, so he is just going to be making his normal attacks. 17 is going to be a hit.
Mm-hmm.
2 17s. Alright, slashing for 4, slashing for 7, total of 11 on Raven. What are his hit points at?
Let's see. After those 11, he is at. Shit, I got a math.
Oh no.
No, I got the calculator up. 21.
Cool. Quagoth B tries to maneuver down towards Chauncey, but Durgar C is actually going to be like trying to interpose in between them, so he's got disadvantage on his attacks. So a 6 is not going to hit, but an 18 is, as he hits you for 8 slashing damage. And then Hammer is going to come over here and protect his king. Next up is Gon, sitting at 1 hit point.
All right. Dropping your rage is an inaction, correct?
Yeah, you can drop your rage as a free action.
All right. I'm going to drop that rage, and I am going to cast. Oh wait, that's not my character sheet. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Gotcha.
Eh.
8 points
8.
back. That's good.
And then that fucking sword's coming down on him again.
So you used your action in order to cast a spell.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know if I caught that the last time, but I'll let the play stand.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. I have. You know what? I am going to use my bonus action. No, wait. No, I can't cast 2 things.
You can, as long as one's not a leveled spell. So if you had like a cantrip or something like that, you'd be good.
Right. Okay. So actually, what I'm gonna
Wait, you can
do-
cast 2 cantrips every turn?
If you have one that's a bonus action as well as an action, yes.
Oh.
Yep. No, I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike. It is a bonus action. It allows me to. My movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. And I am going to go ahead and pop my 30 feet. Back, boom. Back here.
Gotcha.
Yep, good to go.
All right, Thane, let me get that death saving throw.
Just a flat 20, right?
Yep. If you make it 10 or above, you get a success. If you roll a natural 20, you get 1 hit point. So you're at 1 death saving throw success.
Okay.
All right, next up is Raven.
Oh, no. My dancing item gets stacked on its own now.
Does it go away if you are...
Nope. If I'm incapacitated, it just acts on its own now.
Ah, cool.
So it's going to run back bowling through that Dugar and attack a Zadarak again.
All right. I take it bringing Vernon with him?
No, he's going to leave Vernon in that corner.
Gotcha.
And it is 20 plus 6 to hit. Well,
12, unfortunately, will not make it as Zardarok is able to dodge out of the way just enough.
okay.
Good thought process. All right. Now I think it's Raven's turn.
All right, I'm going to attack Dwarger Eye.
Yep. Remember
Is that
advantage. Yep.
Yeah.
Durger Eye for eye advantage.
Ooh. And that is a
Nice.
critical.
That is. I don't even know how you get a plus 16. Oh, because it's the advantage. Haha. I got it now. Just double the dice and then add the
Yep.
modifier.
6 and 11.
Ooh, nice.
And then I'm going to hit him again with a main attack. Advantage. Ooh. That is a nothing. And then I'm just going to hit him with my bonus.
Offhanded.
Actually,
attack?
no, wait a minute. I am down to 21.
That's what I'm tracking.
As a bonus action, I'm going to take my second wind,
Nice. I haven't seen that in a while.
which is 1d10 plus 7. Respectable. I'm going to add 14. And that's my turn.
So I'm tracking that you're at 35.
Tracking.
All right. Next up is Dearth. Who is going to double move, and he draws closer to Vernon. Dagger dripping with poison. But he
Of
can't do
course.
anything. Vernon, it is your go. That's a success. All right.
He's about to coup de grace me, guys.
I do believe it is Chauncey's turn.
He
Oh.
is. He's gonna kill me.
Yeah. I'm gonna firebolt the firebolt doesn't have a splash damage, does it? It just says anything it hits would catch fire.
Didn't Dearth have to disengage from one of those Durgar, or at least one of those Durgar? One of Granny's?
That's
That
assuming
attack-
that they're gonna take an attack of opportunity against him.
Yeah, they haven't attacked anything yet.
Oh, that's right. They just kind of interfered.
Yeah, so if I hit this Quagoth with a firebolt, it's not going to splash damage anybody, is it?
Which Quagoth are you talking about?
The
B?
one right above me.
Yes. But that is within melee, so unless you have something like a... God, what
Spell
is it?
sniper.
I don't think it's spell. I think it's Warcaster. Allows
Yeah,
you to hit point blank.
I'm gonna play. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I can probably hit Zodarak between A and B, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna take 2 shots, Zodarak,
Gotcha.
and the first one's gonna miss. Oh my god! Roll me over, guys, and call me good. My rolls have been sucking.
Zardarok, seeing you, is going to respond in kind. However, I'm going to say that you got a +2 to your AC. So, what's your AC normally? 15? So, if I roll a 15 or a 16, I'm going to hit one of the Duergar. Because you got half cover.
Please, 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 15 or 16.
The
That would
15,
just
that's
get
one of
them in
them.
it. Yes.
That's
Uh-oh.
11, so that's going to miss. Alright, that's 8.
Hitting.
Look, Granny, he's attacking your men.
Yeah, Granny, what you gonna do now? Why don't you just
Passive my ass.
Alright, that is his turn. Granny.
Which one did he hit, A or B?
He hit B.
B, okay.
Granny starts talking in Dwarvish. No, Undercommon. So, all the Duergars. And then they are going to start going. This one ends up grappling this Quagoth and then drags him over there. Hammy is going to hit Duergar C, so Duergar C takes a little bit of damage. He looks a little bit worse for the wear because he is impeding the progress. Sammy doesn't quite understand what's going on. Thames down. He's gonna move over to Gone, and he is going to make 2 attacks.
Motherfucker, really?
Yep. Well, you're one of the only people up. So that is a 10, which bounces off your glistening abs. And that's a 14, which your delts deflect. Duergar I is not having a good job. He's going to take the little bit of his strength that he has left and try to hit Raven with a War Pick. That is 8. That is going to miss. Quagoth A is going to take 2 attacks at Raven. First one, 22 is going to hit. Second one, 16, is also going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is a total of 13 damage.
Noted.
So that's 22. By
Yep.
my calculations.
Yep.
Nice. Jay's good with the maths. I am not.
Wait, where is Jay? Oh, all the way over there. Gotcha. Cool.
I'm about to be killed. Like coup de grace.
Quagoth B is taking some hits. He's gonna attack that Duergar. Sixteen's gonna hit. Sorry, you guys gotta watch me play with myself.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Alright, Hammer, where's there. Hammer is going to. What is the AC on your animated throne?
It is 16.
16. All right. So claw coming at it. 16's a hit, and then 14 is not going to hit. So on the claw, and then it's a 4, but it gets doubled to 8 because they have the siege monster trait.
Oh,
Deals double damage to items and objects.
so it's 16.
Correct. All right, back up all the way to the top. It is Gon's turn.
All right. I am going to rush down here and smack Zardarok with my fucking giant sword.
Okay, so I need like a path that you're gonna take.
So I still have Zephyr Strike running,
Ah,
so I take no opportunity attacks.
gotcha.
You use flanking rules?
And I am
I haven't, mainly because it just turns combat into a conga line.
Pretty much.
And then it also just completely negates the help action.
so I am going to fucking hit him with my sword then, man.
Alright. So
Damn it.
tosses it to the side with his Chartolin gauntlet. That's only one of the attacks.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that was supposed to be an advantage.
So just roll it again. We'll take the higher of the two.
Okay, yeah.
And where are we doing advantage on Zardarok?
Zephyr Strike.
Gotcha,
Yep.
gotcha. 16 meets it, beats it.
All right. 14
Ooh.
plus my Zephyr Strike, which is, where the hell is it? Oh, spells.
So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
No, plus another 6 and dexterity saving throw.
Yep, DC 15.
Okay.
You will take half damage from that hellish rebuke. So this is the way that I'm seeing it. You hit him, and then the flames engorge you, but you fight through the searing pain, like lumps of hair, like becoming charred and embered as you drive your greatsword further and further in, and
He is no longer supporting a bush.
you end Zardarok's life as you hear
You killed him?
you hear Dearth yell out, "No, father!"
Okay.
But he yelled it in uncommon, so it sounded like way weirder than that.
Dude, you fucking
Cool. So I'm going to, I get an additional 30 feet due to Zephyr Strike from that fucking move. And I'm going to move to Vernon. And shit, I do not have a spell action left.
That is correct.
Can you stand over my body so you can't attack me?
just
I'm at least gonna try to get you some vengeance, bro. I'm gonna hit this fucker right here.
Is that your
Damn it.
turn?
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm going to boom. 22.
What's going on?
I'm rushing over here and hitting this dude standing over Vern.
This is your second attack?
Yep.
Gotcha. 22's a hit.
Have advantage.
It's a hit anyways.
But you might get a critical.
Actually, you're down
Oh,
Does fairy fire is a concentration spell?
Ooh, that is true. Fairy fire would
I'm sorry.
no longer be in effect.
good catch.
But there is that from the Zephyr Strike, right? Is it the first attack, multiple attacks?
And I'm gonna go ahead and say again on the Zephyr Strike.
Yeah,
What was the question? No, it's on the the one attack that does the extra damage.
gotcha.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna re-roll that damage using my Savage Attacker.
All right.
Which was higher? I think the last one, right?
They
It was
both
the same, I thought.
both 10.
It were they both 10?
Yep,
Yeah.
All right, cool. Um, he takes 10. Fucking.
gotcha. He he definitely looks like he's down to single digits.
And
Is that your
for
turn?
my yeah, I got nothing else, I think, on the bonus action.
Gotcha.
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Next up is Thame.
Death save. Oh, that's a fail.
All right, that counts as one fail. Raven's turn.
Oh no, my dancing chair gets to go.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Um, it's
Darth.
going to just smash hammer.
Dearth.
Darth.
He's down to single digits.
But my chair's not very smart.
He's gonna kill me if you don't next round. Like he can literally coup de grace me and kill my character.
But the problem is he's got an intelligence of 4.
That's true.
Not sure if he would be smart enough to do that. And there's enemies right in front of his face. The guy
I
that
mean, so does Gone.
yeah, the guy that I told him to attack is dead, so he's just gonna attack the next closest thing. Sorry, dude. I gotta play it the way it would normally play. So he's gonna
Nope,
smash
that's
it.
fine.
Hammer's on a 17 EC.
That is a 15.
15 is not going to hit. It wraps up into his macabre exoskeleton.
All right, that's it for me.
All right, next up is Raven, and then Dearth, and then Vernon.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm just looking at the fuck is this one here?
What are you looking at?
Oh, okay. No, I was just checking one of the fire things. Okay, so seeing that his buddies are in trouble, Ravenloft is going to break contact, rush over here, and hit Dearth.
Gotcha. So he left Duergar Eye and Quagoths. They are going to take their attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
So that is a 7, so that is not going to hit for him. And then the Quagoth is going to take its single claw attack. That is going to be a 15. I do believe that that is a hit. And that's going to be 6 points of slashing damage. So that leaves Raven with 18.
Uh, 16. I'm tracking, unless something else happened.
Like I
But
said,
whatever.
I'm not
I'm
good
not
at
trying. I'm
math.
not trying to fuck him over, but
2.
cool. I am going to hit Dearth.
Anything above a 14.
That is a 17.
That is the hit.
11.
How does Raven kill Dearth?
He's quick. He's a dex based dude, so he's going to hit him with that first one, and it's going to distract him, vex him, and that blade's coming up and under his ribs and into his heart.
Gotcha.
And that was one action.
That was one of your attacks for your attack action.
Cool. I'm gonna do a another action, and I'm gonna hit
You could
this.
technically step up.
Say again.
You could technically step back and attack that Quagar.
Yeah. Except, no, that's gonna give me a path. Yeah, I'm gonna come over here and attack this fucker too.
Gotcha.
Rip the sword out of Darth's heart and turn around and stab it into the other guy behind you.
Yeah,
Kragos
exactly.
AC is 13. That's going to be
That
a
is
hit.
Nice. That is an 11. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to blow second wind.
Gotcha.
Eight. But it's something. And that's going to be my turn.
I mean, at least you're at 24.
I'm so glad that I caught my own mistake when I was writing it up there. Vernon, give me that death save.
All right, boys. If this is a 1, I'm dead. If this is a 20, I'm up with 1 at least.
So
Let's see what
25%
happens.
chances.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You are at
Oh my
one.
god.
You are at 1 hit point and unconscious.
Stay on that.
Oh my god. I knew it was going to be one or the other. I just had a feeling the dice gods were finally with me.
That's a great roll. All right, next is Chauncey.
That's the best roll you could have, right?
It is.
2 shots at Sammy. Sam, this is this guy right here is not a friendly, right?
He's not a friendly.
All right.
So anything above a 17.
These rolls can suck balls. There's one.
Yep. I was
Yes,
scared.
let's
I was scared at the beginning. I was getting a
12.
lot of really good rolls.
That's 12.
12. Bam. Down to single digits. Is there anything else that you'd like to do on your turn?
Well, I'd love to do a lot of things, but actually, I will. As a bonus action, I'm going to use Elemental Gift and take flight.
Gotcha.
Whatever, 20 feet up. Is that as high as I can go, right?
Yes.
All right. That's my turn.
That's your turn. Next up is Granny, who says, Zardarok is dead. Dearth is dead. I am the leader of this fortress now. You will obey my commands. And all the fighting ceases as she is taking control of the fortress. So we are out of combat.
Yeah.
We all stand down.
We're
Can
all
I-
standing.
Can I, excuse me, can I walk over to Zardarok and before I touch that crown, ask Granny what she wants done with this crown?
All of my late husband's effects are mine now.
Are you going to use this for unnecessary destruction. I hope not.
The plan was solid, and as instrumental as you all are, I feel it only proper that you're rewarded with your freedom and all of your stuff. Please collect your things and get out of my fortress. No offense, but I hope I never see you again. And they will bring you all of your stuff so that way you guys are at the hit points that you're at right now. They give you all of your stuff back and they show you to the door unless there's anything that you're willing to try.
No.
No, I'm going to use my last 2 slots on myself and Vernon for cure wounds.
Gotcha.
I'll do the same cure wounds as well.
So that is
I'm not gonna lie, but I got the sense that Granny's not on the up and up. But I'm not.
you're up 6 points, buddy.
I know.
Yeah, Granny was totally waiting to see which way the fight was going to go. After you guys took out a lot of major players, Zardarok being one, Dirth being the next, she was able to kind of leverage her standing.
Somebody mind stabilizing me?
Yes, I
We're
will.
taking it for granted that
I'll
you
cure
got
wounds.
stabilized, like everything's good, however much healing you want. But yeah, you guys are good. You got your full inventory
wait a minute.
back.
Wait a minute. Gon walks over.
Don't
Sorry,
do
guys.
it. You're gonna piss on him.
He
Come on, it's the tea bag.
he points at the
Healing
body
teabag.
and says, "I'm taking his stuff too, as we agreed."
Are you talking about the Quagoths?
No, the what's his name? Fucking
Fanath?
yeah.
Yeah, you got your sword back.
I'm taking all of his stuff as well
Yeah,
because
That-
that was the agreement.
That was agreed upon.
That was
And we're-
agreed.
that's the only stuff that he had on him was like your sword.
Take
And
his loincloth.
where is his family? I am taking his loincloth because I'm wearing nothing.
His family's probably in the Underdark. This isn't like take your daughter to the evil castle day.
That's okay. I remember.
Maybe you can hunt them down in the Afterdark as part of your end story.
Yeah. But I am taking all of his shit.
Kicking the fillings out of his teeth.
So what happens to your animated throne? Does it just cease to?
After an hour, it just stops being animated.
So is it dancing while we're doing?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention, too, that anything that starts its turn within 10 feet of it, I can either give it 10 extra feet of movement or take 10 feet of movement away.
Nice.
Well, there you go.
Well,
Probably should have mentioned that earlier.
So
I
we
don't know
are
about you
at a
guys.
spot right now where you guys are pretty much. Well, I figure next session we will pick up. You guys will be at the front of the castle, unless you guys want to go back to your.
Let's just go back to the dogs.
So, fun fact about the dogs:
uh-oh.
they were left outside. Right? You guys tried to create as much of an area as possible, but with the cold weather. What I'm going to have is the next session, we're going to be rolling like 1d6 per animal to see how many points of exhaustion they got. Because I don't want to kill them outright.
Dog sickles.
I have no problem with whatsoever with giving them exhaustion for outside freezing. Because Sarah McLachlan would be singing Arms of the Angel and just like in a very stern tone looking at you.
Yep.
In the arms of an angel.
There also may or may not be as many left over if Murderface got hungry.
Well, you know how dogs are. Like, they'll eat everything. Like, they don't know, like, hey, we gotta, like, portion this out for a little bit. They eat until everything's done.
Eating machine.
I'm not.
So,
I
what is
wouldn't.
your guys' plan after? Like, are you guys going to be going back to Bryn Shander? Do we want to do a fast forward on time until you guys meet up at Anchinix Bell?
Take
I'm
it.
thinking we get a long rest and then we head over to meet the Arcane Brotherhood lady. I forget her name. About the lady, right?
Oh, also, level 7. Congratulations. We can do that. We can
Yeah,
do that
Raven's already
level up
there.
for the next time. He is
Woohoo!
I'm just kidding.
probably
Level,
one of the deciding factors.
level 7. Heck yeah.
That was fun. Sorry I was late.
No worries, man.
It's
will-
all good.
Have an alarm set for next time.
At least you didn't just like right when games started go watch the Minecraft movie. Just saying.
Yeah,
Uh,
that'd be kind of crazy.
It's his girl's birthday. He had to take her out.
Oh, that makes more sense.
It does.